Another day, another trip.
Another day, another trip.
Today, we are here on September 20th, 2025, at the largest cheese festival in the world in Bra, Italy. This is the Bra Cheese Festival in the Piedmont region of Italy. Every 2 years, this small town of just 30,000 people swells to over 300,000, becoming the undisputed cheese capital of the world. The festival is not an ancient event like the Palio di Asti we featured in the previous video. Its story begins less than 30 years ago and doesn't start with cheese, but with fast food. The year is 1986. The setting is Rome. Specifically, the Piazza di Spagna, a new golden arch, a globally famous American burger chain, was stated to open right next to the historic Spanish Steps. For a journalist from this region named Carlo Petrini, this was more than just a restaurant opening. It was a cultural invasion. It was a symbol of fast life. A world where food was becoming standardized, industrialized, and soulless. Petrini and his friends decided enough was enough. They staged a protest, serving pasta in the street, and from that moment, the slow food movement was born. Walking around and trying different cheeses, you only have a brief moment with each vendor, as it's so busy with people wanting to try their products. We were lucky enough to strike up a conversation with a Spanish vendor named Guillermo, and he was gracious enough to tell us about what his farm has to offer.
Hello, yeah? Can you copy me? So, we are in Quesos de Waldo. We are a cheese factory in Spain. We got our farm, which has over 4,000 hectares with up to 300,000 olive trees. We produce arbequina, picual, cornicabra, and manzanilla, and some blends. And then we got our own cheese factory with our own herd. It's about 2,000 manchego sheep, from which we do semi-soft pastes. We got wash rind, we got mold rind. It's about 2 months. Then we got semi-cooked pastes. Here are like 20 months. And then we got our manchego, which is, stunning.
This is all from Toledo?
This is all from Toledo. The thing about the project is that we produce everything that we need in the farm. So the sheep live in the farm and they feed from what we harvest. The crops like wheat, we got an orchard, so they eat from the orchard as well, the leaves and the branches from the olive trees that fall. Everything keeps inside of the farm, so it's amazing.
How long have you been involved with slow food?
So we opened the cheese factory about 5-6 years ago. The oil mill has been around for maybe over 2 decades now. Yeah, we've been awarded with so many prizes. It's one of the best olive oils in the world, extra virgin olive oil. And then the cheese factory has won many awards, as you can see there. So we feel so proud. All the cheeses that you see here are raw milk, all of them. And then we got this product for which we are just developing a new label, which is pasteurized for those creams, little creams that we make with the same oil. Yeah, the best thing about our farm, you can just summarize it here. So we use the oil and the cheese and we put it together all at once. This is manchego with cornicabra. Both of them are DO, so we feel very proud just to take the name of Toledo and Casas de Waldo all around the world. So we are so happy, so glad to be here.
Perfect.
This is salsiccia di Bra, which I would like to try today also. It's unique and celebrated sausage from the town of Bra in the Piedmont region of Italy. So, primary ingredient, unlike the vast majority of Italian sausage, which are made with pork, salsiccia di Bra is made with high percentage of lean beef, so 70-80%, and only a smaller percentage of pork fat. We can say the use of veal dates back to a royal concession from King Carlo Alberto of the House of Savoy in 1847. A definition characteristic of salsiccia di Bra is that it is traditionally and most often eaten fresh and raw, as an antipasto or snack. The production of authentic salsiccia di Bra is geographically limited to the municipality of Bra. The meat used must come from Piedmontese cattle farms. All sausage can be called Bra, salsiccia di Bra, only with meat from Bra. And traditional food status, salsiccia di Bra is recognized as prodotto agroalimentare tradizionale.
You can eat salsiccia di Bra raw because it's made from particular kind of meat.
To the tenets of the slow food movement, the meat is clean, so it can actually be eaten. And I will say, in the 4 months that I've been here in Italy, I have tried raw meat. So we're gonna continue on our way. We've only gone to one section.
I would like to find stands of foreign cheeses.
The product most under threat by industrialization was cheese in the 1990s. The unique complex flavors of traditional Italian cheese were fading. Modern regulations and mass production were forcing cheesemakers to pasteurize their milk, killing essential microflora that gave the cheese its unique taste and connection to the land. Artisan producers were being crushed by an overwhelming bureaucracy that couldn't tell the difference between a multinational dairy factory and a shepherd making cheese in the mountains. The first Broad Cheese Festival was held in 1997, and relatively speaking, it was a success, attracting around 15,000 people. The Cheese Festival quickly became an international event, drawing makers not just from Italy, but from the Pyrenees, the Swiss Alps, the UK, and beyond. This wasn't just about Italian heritage, it was about global biodiversity. Fast forward 2 decades, this biannual festival started pulling in massive crowds. By the 2010s, attendance hit over 150,000. Then 200,000, and now it regularly sees numbers approaching or exceeding 300,000 attendees over 4 days. This festival isn't just a trade show, it's an immersive classroom where you meet the person who raised the animals, cut the curd, and aged the wheel. The Broad Cheese Festival is a testament to the fact that quality, tradition, and a strong sense of community can not only survive the forces of globalization, but can become an irresistible force in their own right. From a small protest against fast food, a quiet town in the Piedmont area created a deliciously authentic world of its own. It's a world worth defending, one raw milk wheel at a time.
Okay, we're done. We're tired. It's been a long day. It's only about 3:30, 4 o'clock, but we've been here all day, and it's actually quite hot. So being under the sun and there's so many people, so much heat, we're a little tuckered out, but we had a really good time.
I hope we will return here in 2 years.
Ciao.
Ciao.